This is the first time in American history that we've nominated a woman who's unashamedly pro-life, and she's going to the court.
What is your history, your reading and your understanding of the history of the Voting Rights Act?
It was obviously a triumph in the civil rights movement. The question of how the coverage formula is calculated in the Voting Rights Act and the contours of the Voting Rights Act and whether Shelby County was rightly decided or not are all questions on which I can't give an answer because Shelby County has obviously been controversial. It's likely to be relitigated. It could come up before me.
None of the mics are working.
And do you accept that COVID-19 is infectious?
I think, yes, I do accept that COVID-19 is infectious.
Do you accept that smoking causes cancer?
I'm not sure exactly where you're going with this.
Yes or no?
Yes, every package of cigarettes warns that smoking causes cancer.
And do you believe that climate change is happening and is threatening the air we breathe and the water we drink?
I was wondering where you were going with that. You have asked me a series of questions that are completely uncontroversial and then trying to analogize that to eliciting an opinion on me that is a very contentious matter, opinion from me that is on a very contentious matter of public debate, and I will not do that.
Democrat strategy continues to be to use scare tactics. They're framing you as a real threat to health care coverage.
And nobody is above the law. Not the president, not you, not me. Is that correct?
I agree, no one is above the law.
Does a president have an absolute right to pardon himself?
So because it would be opining on an open question when I haven't gone through the judicial process to decide it, it's not one on which I can offer a view.
Do you agree that a president must follow a court order and that the Supreme Court's word is final?
As a matter of law, the Supreme Court may have the final word, but the Supreme Court lacks control over what happens after that.
You are the first nominee for a vacancy on the Supreme Court to be considered after July 1st of the election year. November 10th is the absolute date they have to fill the vacancy if the president and those who support him are going to keep their promise to end the Affordable Care Act. They need that ninth justice, and that's why it has to be hurried.
I assume that was the case because there was binding Supreme Court precedent on the abortion buffer zone issue. Is that right, or do you want to tell me a little bit about your reasoning in that case?
So the panel held that the issue was squarely controlled by the Supreme Court's decision in Hill versus Colorado.
The last 3 days of hearings have revealed very good news. They have revealed the news that Judge Barrett is going to be confirmed.
Were you aware of President Trump's opposition to the Affordable Care Act during that time?
I have no animus to or agenda for the Affordable Care Act. So to the extent you're suggesting this was like an open letter to President Trump, it was not.
Now, 3 of these justices have worked on the Republican side on a major issue related to a presidential election.
Are you unwilling to say, as so many currently serving justices have, that at least Griswold is not wrong?
I think Griswold isn't going anywhere unless you plan to pass a law prohibiting couples or all people from using birth control.
I just want to agree with the chairman that I think there's nothing wrong with confirming to the Supreme Court of the United States a devout Catholic pro-life Christian, and it will be my privilege to vote for you.